Hey guys, just wanted to check you in. Welcome. And welcome back to my channel. It just keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse and worser and worsest. And I know you don't actually eat that food. You don't actually eat that food. You don't actually eat that food. Today we're gonna be talking about TikTok chefs because everyone's creative. Everyone's making their own recipe. Everybody wants to do something different. Everyone wants to invent something. It's not everyone's calling to create a recipe. If you don't have a recipe, stop. The most painful part is the part where some of them be like, oh, my grandma used to make me this. You liar. You liar. You liar. Your grandma never made you that. And if she did, she was one of the witches in the originals or Hansel and Gretel, because that thing you're making is diarrhea itself. I'm so sorry, I couldn't hold you. That thing you made is diarrhea itself. Stop this nonsense! Stop this nonsense. Did you see the happy face of the Did you see the happy face of those people who were looking at it and taking a picture? What are you smiling about? What are you smiling about? What are you smiling about? No! What is the name of this food? I can see raw sausages over there. What is the name of this food? Imagine you plan Thanksgiving or maybe a picnic, right? A friendship picnic. And then somebody brings this. For who to eat? Perhaps. Am I unaware that there are dogs in this place? Who do you want to feed that? Who do you want to feed that? You want to kill us? You want to kill everybody in the gathering. That is your plan. That is your plan. That is definitely your plan. Everything. I get it. Everybody there is crazy. Everybody is just like the person who made that food. Everybody brought rubbish. Something humans don't eat. That is what everybody in that function brought. So I can't even blame you. Go ahead. Enjoy your meal. I thought that was probably the worst I would have seen. It was just the beginning. It was just the beginning. It was just the beginning. I found this woman. Is that cheese?
All right, y'all, we got a block of Colby Jack cheese there in the center. We have got our Cheetos Puffs. We've got our tomatoes. I put a little bit of pickles because I like pickles. I like the texture of them. I think it's gonna be really good in this. And now I'm just bringing in some butter here on the edges. All right, y'all, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to this. We're just gonna season this up a bit. We got a lot of stuff here, so feel free to liberally season this however you like. I'm just doing my classic salt and pepper.
Classic what? Look, listen to me, woman. Slow down and listen to me. Classic what? Classic salt and pepper. Why don't you make everything else classic?
And you know, you can use, if there's like seasonings you like in the meat, there's a lot of different things you can experiment with this. I got some garlic powder here. Make sure I get this all on here. I personally love garlic and onion. I love onion too. Garlic and onion are like my favorite things. Alrighty, I feel like this could be more cheesy, so I'm just gonna use my sharp cheddar cheese here and put a couple of big handfuls just all around. But I think we've got a really tasty.
The huge chunk of cheese in the middle was not enough.
Now I'm gonna add my milk. I'm using vitamin D milk. Of course, you can use whatever kind you like, whatever your preference is. If you're lactose intolerant, maybe you want to use coconut or oat milk. All right, I'm just gonna finish this up. Put a little bit more milk in here. So we want to make sure we got enough moisture for all this to cook. What do you think, Marty?
I think that looks pretty tasty.
Okay, excellent. All right, I am gonna cover this with foil, and I got my oven set to 400 degrees, and I'm gonna be cooking this up.
She looks so normal. This woman looks like a human being, but she's not a human being. I'm so sorry, but she's not a human being. Is this mac and cheese? This was mac and cheese the whole time. That is not human food. Wait, what are we making? Armpit scrub? It's the only explanation for this craziness. Right now, she's making DIY hair removal wax. I'm very sure that's what she's making.
Alright, y'all, we got our Ritz crackers in here. We have got the juice of 3 half lemons, about 3 cups of sugar. Just gonna let this boil for 5 minutes. Now I'm taking my last stack of Ritz crackers and I'm adding them into my bag here. To that, I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/3 of a cup melted butter, and I'm gonna add in 1 teaspoon of brown cinnamon.
Talk to me. Are you okay? Are you sad about something? Is everything going all right in your life? Are you all right? What are you making right now? Is that fertilizer? That is fertilizer. Ladies.
And I'm just gonna start by getting this up and putting this straight into my pie crust here. This smells so good.
Liar! It doesn't smell good.
Delicious Ritz crackers, personal favorite of mine. All right, we're just gonna let that cool down.
That is your personal favorite. That's your favorite dish. This is content. It's the same woman with the one we just watched previously. Let's keep to see what she actually is making.
Perfect. Isn't that gorgeous?
I want to go to this woman's house and help her. I want to save her from this thing that's doing her. I want to save her. It's just like putting ice cream next to poop.
Gonna taste it for me and tell me what you think.
They're gonna make him tasting behind the camera. Put it in your mouth for us all to see that you ate that thing. We want to see that you ate that thing. That thing you just made up from each. Oh my god, I'm gonna get a headache.
How is it?
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah, it is. It's good.
All right, y'all. Ritz cracker, apple pie dupe from the Great Depression.
Apple pie from the Great Depression. Now I understand. I do feel depressed watching you make that. Depression I did not have. I have it now. All thanks to you. I'm gonna go there and help you guys taste it. Her page actually looks very normal. She looks like, okay. No, I would change my mind. It does look normal and healthy at the top, but while you scroll down, it's starting to look scary and horrendous. You can tell from the outside because what is that? I wish I never saw this woman. I wish I never came across her videos. Cooking for my 10-year-old son who just got back from school. Let's talk. Are you sure you're cooking for your child? Your child? Or maybe your dog? Your 10-year-old dog? Why are we making slavery food? This is the kind of meals people will probably be having in a zombie apocalypse. Because that's not your child. Don't eat at people's houses. I'm so sorry, baby, that I'm yelling at you. I'm yelling so you can understand and get what I'm saying into your skull. Don't eat at people's houses. Don't even breathe in their food. If somebody's food that they made is the only food on earth to eat, maybe there's a crisis. Someone's food that they made at their house is the only food to eat grass. Or better yet, starve. Because
I am stunned.
I am baffled. I am flabbergasted. Take that child away from her. Right now, this instant.
I order it!
So I came across another person who said, my American grandma taught me this. I'm sure it's a very pretty, nutritious, healthy meal. Is that mayonnaise? That is spaghetti. Who is eating that small amount of spaghetti? You just swirl your spaghetti in mayonnaise. What is this? What is going on? What is the name of this meal? I'm sure your grandma must have told you. I know the name.
That's spaghetti.
That's chocolate spaghetti. Or mortar yourself spaghetti. I didn't see one seasoning. I don't know if that's chocolate powder or coffee powder. Like, I don't know. Have you ever eaten chocolate spaghetti? You know you love the flavor chocolate so much, so you want everything you eat to be a chocolate flavor. That is the way to do it. I know that is rage bait because it was such a small quantity. She started off cutting the spaghetti very tiny bits to vex you. Let's arrest everyone that we just watched in this video. Remember the other people that I talked about on my strange addictions? If you haven't watched that video, I'm gonna leave a link to it in the description or somewhere up here. Watch it if you want to see, because we are taking these people to another planet. This is another people to add. So hey guys, we've come to the end of today's video. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to get more videos like this from me. Remember to like the video, leave in your thoughts, let me know. Maybe I'm the one who's just like overreacting. Maybe I'm just the one who hasn't seen this type of meals before. You know, I couldn't always be right. Yeah, let me know what kind of videos you want me to talk about next. I'll see you guys in my next video. It's Wonder checking out for now, of course.
So you wanna play with magic? Boy, you should know what you're falling for.